Time now is 6:08, and this morning we want to get back to our Hurricane Sally coverage for you. A number of groups are packing up to move south to help with relief efforts from Hurricane Sally.
And one of those groups is from the Decatur Church of Christ. Joining us now live via Zoom this morning is Cody Michael. He's the church's outreach minister. Cody, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
Your church has a crisis response team. We understand it stands ready year-round to respond within 24 hours of a disaster. How many people do you have on standby right now, Cody?
It varies every trip we take. Right now, we've probably got about 10 or 15 that, if we needed them, could go.
Any idea where you guys are heading or where you're going to be focusing on, which area?
We had looked at Gulf Shores area. We actually have one of our members down there that's staying in a condo. He rode the storm out to see what all the damage was going to be like there. So we're getting pretty close information from Gulf Shores area.
What's he telling you so far, Cody?
He said he's never seen anything like it. They're on the third story of a condo that's about 10 to 15 stories high, and said their room flooded from the winds pushing the rain under the door. The condo was shaking all night long last night, and they could see shingles coming off roofs next door.
Man. Wow. When it comes to responding, I know you're saying you're talking from people who are right there in the middle of it this morning, but do you also work with other agencies, maybe local sheriff's departments or emergency management staff members to get that clearance to go into some of these areas?
Absolutely. We're part of what we call Project Unify that Decatur Church of Christ started. It includes Hartsel, Flint, and Priceville Churches of Christ, as well as some in Mississippi and Tennessee. And so we've tied to a lot of different church congregations that get the clearance on the coast for us before we actually get there. We try to be wherever we go within 24 hours of a storm because people usually need help pretty fast.
What an incredible network you guys have set up. We know a lot of people here at home, they always want to find ways to help, and we understand that you guys will collect supplies for some of those hardest hit areas. So for people waking up this morning who maybe can't travel, with a team like yours, what can they donate? What are you looking for, and where can they donate?
Well, if you want to make donations, any of those congregations, Hartsel, Flint, Priceville, or Decatur, are always taking donations. You can make donations of things like tarps or food, snack foods, hygiene products, but you can also write letters, because if you can't make the trip, we try to deliver letters of encouragement to families that were devastated, as well as if all you can do is sit on a porch and encourage somebody while we run a chainsaw for the Lord. We hope that somebody could be encouraging to someone on their front porch.
You guys are a breath of fresh air for those people, not only during the coronavirus impact, but also what they're going to be impacted with when Sally makes her way through. So we really appreciate you for what you're doing out there, and appreciate you for coming on the program this morning. Cody Michael with Decatur Church of Christ. All the best to you and your folks out there.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, and stay safe out there. It is 6